Hello, my name is Dominic Underhallhouse and welcome to another episode of Moonbreaker. In today's episode we're going back to the same list from the previous one because we didn't get to do what we built it for. So I'm going back in, we're going to be trying our Xuna list, trying to use Dr. Feelbad and making good use of it. Essentially we wanted to find ways that we could increase the amount of damage that we deal, make really good use of his potentially double buffing abilities there. Now I haven't chosen to go for Switchback because Switchback is going to be quite expensive to play. It can contrast with some of the other things we've got here. But what we've got with is, behind here we've got Bananamus, good old Maximus and our lovely yellow foam skin, I still love it. Broken Vengeance because he can potentially trigger twice, which is amazing, or like multiple times. Scattervine because the more Scattervines the more damage. Yuki is just my favourite finisher at the moment. It's just a really good way of making utility units actually have a bit of firepower. Rickety with with Dr. Feelbad, if you get both triggers off and potentially a rapid fire, the rapid fire from Tower Arsenal here can make Rickety do up to 20 damage as it stands already. And then if we've got the Feelbad triggers on as well, that would be additional, what, 2, 4, 6, 8, so 28 damage. So that could potentially one-shot an enemy captain if we had enough cinder to do so. So we'd need, what, 3, 5, 6 cinder? It's not too unreasonable. Crash, because Crash does damage on both activations there. So really powerful unit there. Fixer just for a little bit of early game value, and if we end up in a game where we're on a scoring strategy, Fixer gives a little bit of utility there. And Detonia just because she's really useful and against other Xunas, really good against the deploying Mahan. That was it, Mahan. It was a J pronounced as an H. You can tell now I've listened to the lore. I've really enjoyed Xuna's story. It was really interesting. It added another layer of sort of intricacy to the universe, the first sort of like crossover between some of the storylines as well. So really keen to give this a go, and hopefully this time we'll get to play Feelbad and not feel bad. So with this, if you've liked it, please do like, comment, subscribe, join us in the Patreon description down below. It's the best way to support the channel. Or if you comment, I always love seeing them. There's a couple of people who are commenting very regularly. Hopefully I've replied to all of you. I really do appreciate every single time you put it down. Some of you commenting nearly every video. It really does brighten my day, so thank you to you guys specifically. And for now, let's jump into a game, and I'll see you there. Okay, we are here. We have got a game. And this is a familiar face, so someone that we speak to on Discord fairly regularly, and this will be an interesting one. We're against Zax, so we've got a ranged matchup into Xuna, which is always a good start. I definitely enjoy having having access to Mahan, I think his name is now. I know I just said that a minute ago in the intro, but Mahan, I need to remember that. So it's good for defensive. This map, however, not good for defending against range. Not many choke points. I still love the look of this terrain with all the little bases on. It's so nice. It makes it so clear as to what everything is. It's like a tabletop gamer. It's a brilliant look. Okay, so they're going first as well, which also gives them a fairly solid shot onto Toltecan as well. Little Toltecan. Okay, at least there was a miss. So how do we want to do this? We can go directly here and try and contest this point. Okay, so Maximus coming in there is pretty much a write-off for us contesting things too much. So Toltecan can get in here, which just about gets us into this point. We're going to try and come in a similar direction, but maybe... In fact, we can come over here. What we want to do, so we need to defend something. How far does Maximus move now? All the way over there, so... If we deploy... We could just go Broken Vengeance, or Maximus and Fixer. I think if we pop Fixer here... Maximus down over here, and then pop Mahan over here so that these are both fairly safe, and then we'll put Dardo... Oh, no line of sight. Oops, that was a mistake. Dardo here. There we go. So now we've got extra healing on Maximus, so we can go ahead and do this. Although they could actually just destroy this. Okay, we're just out of range. That's nice. Because these blow up now, don't they? Yeah. So they can get damage onto Fixer and steal this point away, which is pretty reasonable. But then we've got good follow-up. Yeah, so they are going to go for this. Oh, it knocks it back. Oh, they're going to Grav Disc. Oh, that is brutal. Yeah, Grav Disc can kill that. It's pretty nasty. We'd heal up 3 on this. But this is their... I mean, yeah, that's taking us off the point as well. Okay, so 98. There's 97. Couple percent. That's ridiculous. That's such a big explosion. Okay, so they can obviously then deploy something here. Oh, is it just a mine? Okay, we're fine with a mine. We can get one of these to live. Toltecan can't get anywhere, so we might as well just let that die. But Toltecan can kill this.
Just having a bit of fun.
So Fixer probably goes for this shot here. Why is it so low on this angle? Is it shooting through that, maybe? Is that soft cover? Yeah, it is. Okay, that'll be why. So, how do you want to do this? This is 64, so I think we go for this first. We missed anyway. Go for 75 down here. So we'll pop both that direction. Move back over here. Toltecan can come and just take this out. We'll move over here. Majan or Mahan, sorry, Mahan is going to block this angle, I believe.
Hey, I built you.
Honestly, Detonia, we're coming up to this. I think we still want to leave that on Maximus. We could also just call Favour, I suppose, but let's just pop Broken Vengeance down right in front and make this as awkward as possible. And I guess we call Favour on ourselves. Dardo wants to stay where it is. Maximus is more important here. So they can kill Toltecan, but again, we're going to be able to just deal with that. We're more worried about them killing Fixer. One thing I don't actually know yet is if Toltecan dies, does it still count as obscuring terrain? That's an interesting one. As in, does it still ruin line of sight? Ah, they can just pull it out. For some reason, I'm not making good use out of... Oh, I thought I was in there. I'm not making good use of... not playing around Zax's ability very much. Okay, so we've got a Broken Vengeance. That's fine. So we can just kill that with a couple of bits and pieces here. We can heal Fixer up if they don't kill it with... Okay, so they should have gone through this shot first, maybe. Yeah, they're looking for the best shot they can find. Statistically, it might live. Okay, it dies, so just left with this situation here. But at least we can kill this. So that's good. Because we can move Broken Vengeance, say, up here, do that. It definitely feels like we're struggling a little bit here. We're getting run over a little bit. I want to say, is this Ibex? I think it is. Okay, either way, let's move over here, take our couple of shots. We'll come up here, and then we'll go for this little chain attack here. So we're going to lose a bunch of health. But we can assign some healing here anyway.
Can't waste cinder.
We will move... So we need to be in range for Toltecan to heal. So we'll just go here for this. Majan can just try and block some of this up. Maybe even just block Broken Vengeance fully if he's going to be healing, because Toltecan just comes back.
Hard to focus, huh?
And who do you want as our big follow-up here? So we can put Rickety, but Rickety's just going to die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, Rickety's almost definitely going to die. But maybe... So next turn we're going to get 4. So maybe we just go for something cheaper like Scattermine or Detonia. I think Detonia could be useful here. We're not making that bad use of things. Let's spread out more so it's harder for them to get their Detonia to get value. Maximus can just pop back here, I think. We've already got one model on that. Okay. We're right with this. Toltecan's come back. We've healed up Broken Vengeance a little bit. I like the longevity of this. This is... Every time Zach's just pulling everything together is making me sad. Detonia is doing such a good job. This is really good play from our opponent. And we missed the attack with that. So... Okay, so they can just buff their Deadeye up and kill Broken Vengeance, which is pretty good. It does mean that we're also probably at risk of losing Toltecan as well if they can get a good angle. For instance, if they can shoot that and get Maximus in, then they can just use the Broken Vengeance. Okay, or they can just do this, yeah. Both angles work. Okay. We're not doing great. I'll be honest, we are not doing great. Zach seems so useful in just this game. They've played it really well. We've not been able to kill the pieces we need to. And to be honest, we've not really put any pressure onto Zax either. Okay, Okay, so they're just shooting us. Which then puts me thinking, does doing anything with Toltecan matter?
Rules.
Yeah, do we turn around, or do we just try and clear out things? So Toltecan can potentially use this to kill Maximus at least. And get some AoE over here. So let's try and do things back again. So obviously that matters. We can use... If we're lucky, we can get some damage in here to kill Deadeye off. Because we've got a couple of Scattervines that can do the job. So, what if Maximus comes in? No good angles here at all. Okay, so we'll move Detonia over here.
Woman's best friend.
And over here as well.
A lazy robot.
What about Maximus? What can we do still? Still only... So we've got a 57 here. So this is good, especially if we hit both of these, it's great. Okay, we do, that's perfect. So now we can go for a bit of spreading out. So what does that mean for what we want to play? We're getting 5 next turn. We can just play Yuki now. Or we can play Taria and Scattervine.
Do what you can.
You know what, I think we actually need to play Rickety out. And Scattervine. Scattervine here. Attack this. Scattervine, quick. Make a copy. Touch here. Attack, attack. Did you attack? You attack! No, he didn't attack! I was trying to get us to kill them with the mine. Oh, that's so frustrating. I thought we had that attack in time. So Maximus is nearly dead, but not quite. That might just be the end of this, but we have got a Rickety in place. So, while Rickety isn't necessarily going to be the end of this, it's not the worst. We're losing health rapidly. They might be able to get everything in range of us as well, so we could just start dying out here. I really thought we had that Maximus killed. Oh. Well, we can do nothing about that whatsoever. If this is a mine, we could even just get blocked in as well. Yeah. We're going to struggle here. Because we also can't get in range of Toltecan either to bring him back. Okay, and we're taking damage. This is pretty bad. We might be able to get a nice big attack in at some point. So we can hit all 3 here, which is better than nothing. Can we hit all 3 in the mine? No. Can Xuna get in range for the explosion there? So Detonia's just going to need to move back here. And just try and play safe. As is Xuna. So this puts us in range. So we'll be able to potentially go for some just big damage here. It's the best we can do. We can't do much else about it. And get an explosion. Okay, so that's not the worst. Does this also hit that? It does. Okay, so we're not too far off of getting something useful done here, but we're not quite where we want to be. So the first thing we're going to do is come over here, just try and deal with Maximus. Come over to this point. Dardo can come here. Majan can just come and protect this.
Right there.
And at this point in time, I think we just put Yuki down. And we probably want Yuki to be fairly aggressive, because Yuki has a lot of health. Well, not a lot of health, but enough health to keep us going. So again, their Detonia is just going to be huge value. They can pull us all together, throw another mine, but we're not out of this yet. This is going to be brutal. I don't know what we do about this. Because we don't have enough damage, we don't have enough cinder. We're going to struggle a lot.
Whoa, easy there.
I think with Yuki, maybe we want some more cinder generation.
Introducing.
Yeah, pull this all together. Oh no, the mine. That's the death of us. That shot alone, followed by pretty much anything, is going to be the end of this game for us. That was absolutely brutal. The plus side is we can play Feelbad and try and get 1 activation if we're lucky. So we might be able to like heal up Maximus, run away for a turn. If we get one activation, I'll be super happy here. We're so dead. Hit and run. Okay, so
Feels like yes.
how safe can we get? Probably not at all.
Oh, I forgot my lucky cravat.
So I mean, we can put Maximus down over here. We need to stay safe. We can bring ourselves all the way over here. Can we put Feelbad in a location that protects... How much health does Feelbad have? 10? So they're going to be able to almost guarantee 2, 5, 8, 10, 12... Yeah, we're so dead here. Let's just put him down. As safe as we can do. We'll pop Majan down about here. Because I feel like this is probably where I'm going to end up. We might as well assign Dardo. We can't put it on ourselves, so pop it here. I think our realistic best bet is probably just... in fact, we can only ever play one unit this turn anyway. I think we're very dead here. So, hats off to our opponent. They have played this well, taken us apart fairly easily. Okay, so they're just moving forwards. I think they're being kind and maybe just... Oh, actually, they can reach for that, so we're so dead. This does 3? Oh, it doesn't... Okay, so there is a world in which this isn't done, but they can just pull Zax up, which is what I would do if I were them. Pull Zax towards them, move Zax here, get the guaranteed shot. I wouldn't even risk doing it with that. Because, you know, just in case there wasn't space here. Yeah, they have... No, they haven't got it. How awkward is that? This is why specifically, like, Zax can move in, pull things out the way, go for the shot, but I would have pulled Zax without a doubt there to try and go for that. Maybe they're just being nice and letting us have a chance at checking out Feelbad, which I'd appreciate very much. Ooh, what was that? Oh, it was the... Okay, so they're going for this to see if they can pull it in. It still only puts us to... puts us to 1. I don't think Detonia's quite in range. Okay, at least pulling one thing to safety. Yeah, mine out. This is all fine. If I were them, I'd probably just leave it. They probably want this alive more than anything. Snarling. Okay. So I think the most important thing to do here is have fun and show off with something rather silly. And that's absolutely what we're going to do. So, how far is Feelbad's range? Pretty long.
Like my battle mask.
So I think we'll be able to get to hit and run here. Yeah, there we go. So we're just going to try our best on hit and run. We're going to left gun hit and run. We're going to right gun hit and run. And we're just going to try out this fun little thing and see if we can actually deal 6 damage with just Maximus alone. So, look at that damage. I mean, it worked. The strategy didn't work, but the actual player unit did.
Feels like
We can try and run away a little more, I guess, and just use Maximus to move block, put Crash down. Crash is our biggest thing, so pop that here. Yeah, just try and move block some things in place. They can probably just pull this in and get the shot. I mean, I'm not too worried about that, so if we just... Majan here, I guess. Dardo's already where we need it to be. Sure, this will have to do. Again, we've lost this game, but I'm happy to have got the combo off and just see... Oh no, of course the mines do 3 now. I forgot the mines do 3, so all they need to do is get one shot here, but I imagine they can probably get Detonia maybe into range. Oh, not quite. Oh, they can crankbait. Yeah, so if they... Yeah, move over here, crankbait. There we go, they can just kill us with that, or they can explode. They can do like 8 different things. Okay, so I got outplayed quite hard there. Those explosive cinder piles were such a big impact in those games, and Zax's grav disc was super impactful. So really, really well played there. Great game. Happy to have been picked apart. We did get to see Feelbad in action. We didn't use it to great effect, I'll be completely honest, but it's better than we could have done. So our first use of it, a little lackluster in terms of my use of it, but it seems like a really, really powerful effect. If you've enjoyed this video, please do like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you want to see next. Is there a unit that you've got a list that works with, that works around it? Like, which new units are you trying out? What do you want to see me try in the next video? Please do let me know, and I'd be happy to give it a shot. I'm always looking for more ideas. At the moment, we've got plenty of things to do, but the more the better. You know, if there's something you want to see, let me know. I will try and get it in a video. And like I said, like, comment, subscribe, join on the Patreon down below. Anything you can do to support the channel really, really does mean a lot to me. But thank you so much for watching, and most importantly, have a good day.